So since posting my first video, I've gotten asked quite a bit. Chip, why are you a cat? So there's a couple of reasons for this, which I will go into now. Okay, so let me get this out of the way first. Cats are not my favourite animal. My favourite animal is actually martens. And if you don't know what they are, they're basically like extra fluffy weasels and they're so cute. But yeah, so the reason my character Chip is a cat rather than my favourite animal is basically because not everyone knows what a marten is. That doesn't sound like it matters a whole bunch, but in contrast, cats are extremely recognisable, which makes them easier to draw. Basically, I could take a circle and add pointy ears and a nose and a mouth, and that's a cat. But with martens, you don't get the same effect. If I draw a marten's ears and mouth on a ball, it's a cat again? What I'm trying to say is that if my character were a marten, I'd have to include a lot more detail in the design to convey its species. So why is that a bad thing? Well, it's not really a bad thing, but from the start I wanted to have a simple design for my character. Both because it's quicker and easier to animate when I have to draw a lot of frames, but also because it makes the design more recognisable, as well as conveying the cartoony theme of my channel. And it works pretty well. I think maybe 1 or 2 people have mistaken Chip for a fox or a dog, particularly back when I had the more pointy art style. But in general, people seem to agree about Chip being a cat. And this allows me to take liberties like the standing on 2 legs thing and having no whiskers. So the reason I chose a cat over any other recognisable animal is just because I like cats, pretty much. I've grown up with pet cats, except for that one dog we got at first when I was a little kid and mum, so she was like, nah. And ever since then my family only had pet cats. I also really enjoyed the Warriors book series growing up, which is probably why I find cats to be equally cute and cool, whereas most people only really see them as being little derpy fluffballs. And thinking about it, that sounds a whole lot like how I think I'm pretty cool, but no one else does. Yeah. So Chip, you've explained why you're not your favourite animal and not any other animal, but then why are you not just a person? Well, 'cause that'd be kinda boring. Firstly, in a sea of animation channels with human characters, I just wanted something that would help me stand out a little bit. Following on from that, me as a human would look incredibly boring. And I'm not insulting myself there, I just have a pretty generic appearance. And I'm perfectly happy with that, don't get me wrong. I choose to look that way.